Hello guys, welcome to the channel. I am back with another one. Here, as you usually know, we do reviews of movies and series. This time around I'm doing a review, guys, of the movie called Wolves. It's a movie that is on Apple. For those who are subscribed to Apple, they can Apple TV, they can watch it there. But then for myself, I just simply downloaded it. So yes, guys, the movie, honestly speaking, it's a nice movie. It's as I said, it's called Wolves. It's acted by Brad Pitt and John Clooney. I know for some of the younger people don't know John Clooney, but he's one of the best actors to ever done it in this TV screen. Just like Brad Pitt, he have also one of the best to ever act movies. So here they are acting a nice action movie. It's action and also one of those movies where I call them like the detective kind of movies, where there is a lot of thinking that you have to think. It's almost like a thriller. So it started by the lady who was in a hotel with a guy that was lying on the floor, seems like he was dead. And she was panicking to say, "What the hell have I done?" And she called, I'll just say the names because it's much easier. She called John Clooney at first, in which he picked up, and then she told him that she got the number from another person, and they talked, and he agreed that he's gonna come and clean up the mess. And then when he arrived, he started checking the situation. He found out that the boy, indeed, it seems like he's dead, and he told her that he will have to clean up the mess. And they tried to ask each other how how is he gonna do it, and he was trying to say that, you know what, you don't have to ask so many questions about it, as I'm just gonna do my job. On the other hand, a knock just happened while he was just about to start, and the person who was knocking was Brad Pitt. And he just went in after they just asked who is it, come in. When he walked in, I found out that he came to clean a job while it seems like there is already another cleaner that was there. And also the lady was asking herself that I didn't call this guy, who brought him. And he explained himself after the phone has rang, which was from the hotel owner. So the hotel owner was having embedded cameras in the hotel because it's one of those luxury hotels. So she had embedded cameras on the hotel, just to make sure that everything is going accordingly with the clients. So she saw the incident and called Brad Pitt to go and clean up the mess. And they negotiated with her to say that we are also trying to protect our own interest as you also want to protect yours. So allow our guy, which is Brad Pitt, to clean up the mess, and also your guy can also be involved if he want to. So they both agreed that both they're gonna clean up the mess. And the guys themselves didn't agree to it at first. They were very skeptical because both of them said that no, we work alone, we don't need anyone to do this job, we all work alone. But then they gave them an offer that they couldn't refuse, as John Clono was also told that you were seen in the camera, so you don't have a choice. And also Brad Pitt was told that you don't have the choice, you have to see it through. So both of them did the cleaning, even though John Clooney was the one who was taking the lead on doing the cleaning, and I mean, Brad Pitt was like, I'm not having it. I'm not gonna clean. I'm just gonna sit back and drink my Coke, and you gonna do the cleaning while I'm becoming your supervisor. So he clean up, John Clooney clean up the whole mess, and then after when he's done, they used the the cart, for luggage cart, just to carry the body and hang him up, and go through the lift, and left with the body with his car. So they both left with the car, trying to make sure that everything is cleaned up. And as they were going, they stopped somewhere and realized that the boy is still alive. So the boy, they just called him Kid. So he was still alive, and then they just knocked him out with the face to make sure that he's unconscious, so that it doesn't cause problems for them. And then they went to this other lady just to try to find out what is it, that they can help him to try to wake him up, because it seems like he overdosed on the drugs, and that's why they thought that he was dead. So they tried to resuscitate him, because also while they were still cleaning up in the room, I must say, they found a bag that was full of drugs, in which they assumed that the drugs came with the boy. And indeed, the drugs came with the boy. After they interrogated the boy, they asked him, where the hell did you find the drugs, and who are you going to give it to? And the boy, at first, he didn't want to give them an answer. He ran away. It was all up and down in the streets, running midnight, because this movie, I must say, it all happened during the night. So they followed him, they ran after him up until they grabbed him, and he did give them the information of saying that I'm just supposed to just be paged, as I'm just doing a favor for my friend to deliver these drugs. And I just had happened to have bumped into the older woman who I was trying to sleep with, and then I overdosed the drug, unfortunately. So he told them that story, and then they were like, you know what, you're just gonna continue with the job, because our job is just to clean up. So we don't want the drugs, we don't want anything to do with it. Our job is just to make sure that it doesn't trace back to the woman who hired us. Both of them say that we don't want anything to be traced back to the hotel, as Brad Pitt was also defending his own client, as I may put it. So yes, that's in a jinx how the whole movie went down. They sent the boy to return the drugs to the bosses. Actually, they first went to some sort of a kingpin, in which the name of the kingpin is Dimitri or something like that. So the kingpin, he also knew both Brad Pitt and John Clooney, and they were aware of it. So they tried to hide and act as if they don't know each other while they were there, while the kid was trying to get the pager from the waitress, in which he ended up taking it, but he had to fight for it as they beat him up, the securities there. And also Brad Pitt and John Clooney were noticed by the kingpin, as I said, by Dimitri, and he got some people following them as they were going to accompany the kid to drop off the package, in which they first discussed, because they knew that once the kid got there, he's possibly going to be killed, and then they're going to take the drugs, as they usually do. They send you to do a work, and then they killed you after completing the work. So that's how this drug world actually works. So they knew that the kid is gonna get killed, and fortunately for the kid, when there were shootings with other people that the gangs were fighting, the kid didn't get shot, as he hid in the boot once again. He hid to save himself and also save the drugs. in which everybody was just dead there. And also Brad Pitt. There was a lot of action here as both of the guys who fought for their life as they were being shooted at by Dimitri's people. And at the end, it was just showing the how classy they are, as they are they are cleaners of difficult stuff that people have went through. They just call them to do the job. So at the end, they end up sort of becoming friends and end up understanding each other, and they spare their kids' life, which was a very nice end of the movie. I'm sorry to just spoil the end of the movie, but I've left many aspects of the movie that you are definitely gonna enjoy the movie. I'm sure of it. And as for the rating for this movie, honestly, I feel like it could have been more. They could have involved the woman a little bit more, who was the one who was sleeping with the boy in the hotel, which she just acted the start of the movie. So I felt like she could have been involved a little bit more. So I expected more. This is one of those movies that I wouldn't mind it becoming 2 hours or 2.5 hours. So I can rate it a 7 just because it was very short. Not that it's not nice. So I can rate it a 7 on my side. So yes, guys, please watch the movie. You are definitely gonna enjoy it. I thought when I saw the title that it's wolves, that I'm gonna be seeing bunch of wolves, and also watch a bit of a thriller when the boy was being hit by a car as he jumped. And it has nothing to do with the wolves. The wolves is just them, as they are cleaners of difficult job that a person will want it to be done. So yes, guys, we'll meet on the next one as I do another review. I don't know which other movie that I'm gonna be watching next, but if you want me to review any that is a nice movie that you've watched, please just drop it on the comment, and then I will have a look at it, and I will let you know how I thought about it, and it will be a nice sharing, guys. Please, let's share if you know any movie that is very nice. So we'll meet on the next one, as I said. Cheers.